Right, Sean, Katie, Sean. Another trailer that we watched recently was a teaser for Scream. Scream 6. This time, it's personal.
Okay.
I do that for everything. So, again, much like the other two trailers that we watched, didn't give much away.
Yeah.
They were on a subway.
Yes.
And that was it.
There's a bunch of them. And,
Yep.
you know, they all look very scared, as per Scream.
Yep. And there was a Scream. So, this is the official trailer. And this movie's coming out in March. Like, something like March.
What was that time of year? Why is it always February, March? There was... everything just comes out together. Movies.
Is that not the same all the time?
Yeah, but why? Why is it always, like...
No, I mean, like...
just before Christmas?
Isn't it always...
February, March time.
Isn't it always just...
There's always just blocks in the year where everything comes out together and you're like, I am one person. How can we watch all these things? I'm sorry.
Anyway. So, yeah, this is the trailer for Scream 6. Let's watch.
You got a problem here, guy?
Oh! The design on that mask!
Oh!
Wow.
Wow.
Oh! Ghostface with a shotgun? What?
Well, that's cheating. That's cheating just a little bit.
Be careful!
Oh, God.
Ooh.
That's gonna be one of those things where they're crawling, isn't it?
Darkness inside of me. It followed me here. And it's gonna keep coming for us.
Oh.
We share a certain history.
Oh!
This isn't like any other ghost face. What is this place? A shrine.
Oh, dear God.
What?
We execute him.
Oh, yeah, because that always works, doesn't it?
Hello.
Let's play a game.
You know you're like the 10th guy to try this, right? It never works out for the dipshit in the mask.
Maybe. But there's never been one like me, Gayle.
Oh.
I'm something different.
That's why I'm gonna shoot you in the head.
Damn, Gayle.
He's in the room with her.
You want
Oh.
me. So let's finish this.
Rise.
This was the teaser. That was the teaser. I'm so excited. Alright, first things first. How cool does the mask look? You know, the weathered look on it looks cool as out.
It does, but part of me makes it think, is that like the original mask?
Well, the whole thing about...
Or like one of the original masks?
The whole thing about this sort of, where is it? The little shrine thing that they've got. I'm assuming they'll have the masks. And we all know what's going to happen at some point, don't we? They're going to be in this shrine, and Ghostface is going to be one of these. They'll have the masks on, all of them will have the masks on, and the real Ghostface will be there.
The fact that that one's in the case, was that Billy's?
That must be the Billy's or Stu's, yeah. Maybe they're all of them. Maybe it's like Billy's or Stu's, what's his name? I forgot his name. Mickey's, Mrs. Lomas. How many was there? Hold on, I was getting another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, let's think.
So Billy and
So
Stu.
there's 2, 2, 1, 2. 2, 2. So it's all of that thing, isn't it? Oh, let's have a look. What else can we see here? Right.
Is that in the theatre that where they were in the second one?
There's a mask. Yeah. No, I don't know. Is it?
In the second one?
Oh, I'm not sure. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? No, because it wasn't in New York, was it?
Oh, was it not?
It was the
I know, but the fact it's like
Windsor
it's like
College.
I know, but it's like a rundown.
Yeah.
I just.
That's a
assumed.
picture of Kirby. Strange. It's a stab thing. Can we see anything else? Can you see anything else? Oh, is that Billy's shirt?
They've never got Billy's shirt, have they?
And
That
that's
would be so weird.
that's Mrs. Loomis's suit that she wears.
That's so weird. Like they've got like
All right then. So
the regular clothes that they wore.
that's green and red pants. That's Randy's. What Randy wears in the first film at the house. So what's this? What's this? That is either, right, I'm going to take a swing, it's either meant to be, I forgot what I was going to say, it's either meant to be what Roman is wearing in the house before he disappears.
The guy that stabbed, the guy that was in one with Emma Roberts.
Yeah, or, the thing is, when he gets killed, he doesn't wear that, he wears a white shirt. Because it's not what Sydney's dad wears, because Sydney's dad actually wears exactly the same thing as Emma Roberts' boyfriend does. That was the sort of clue that it gave you that it wasn't him, because they wear pretty much exactly the same clothes. And they both play pretty much exactly the same role, don't they? The framed one. So, that's so weird. That they have Mrs. Loomis's suit.
That's like
Billy's shirt. What's that? Can you see what that is? What's that? Hold on, let's see if I can go out a little bit.
I can't really see.
Oh, that's the thing that her boyfriend dies on. Sydney's boyfriend. You know, in the second one when he's on the thing, and he gets shot.
What, like the hook thing? What is it?
It's like a theatre prop, isn't it? And he's like tied to it by all the frats and sororities. They kidnap him and they put him down to his underwears because that's the mask. It's like one of the fake theatre masks that they wear. Oh, that's so weird. That's so cool, actually. What's over there? Can you see what's over there? I never thought that would be this thing here for a Scream film. I wonder if that's the gun that they killed Mrs. Loomis with.
That's a knife, isn't it?
Oh yeah, maybe.
That's like the stab posters.
Yeah. This is so cool. This is weirdly cool. What's that?
That's like the stick that's holding up there.
Yeah. This is so weird. There's a gun. I wonder if that's the gun that killed Mrs. Loomis, because it's right next to the Mrs. Loomis thing. So what's the red shirt? What's that? Because they've got Randy's clothes that he survived in. I'm assuming that's Randy's clothes. I tell you what it is. It's either Randy's clothes or it's Tatum's clothes, because Tatum wears green when she dies as well, doesn't she? Dewey's sister. Was she wearing green? She was wearing like a red skirt, wasn't she? I should know, I've seen this film so many times. So what's the red? What's that? I'm trying to run through all the films in my head. Anyway, forget the red. Spent too long.
We execute him.
Let's have a look at the cast. Who are these two people? Oh no, you know who these two people are? He's obviously going to be Jenny Ortega's boyfriend, and he is going to be, I don't know her name, boyfriend. Which is strange considering what they've been through.
Yeah.
And
I know, I feel like if I was them, you would never trust anyone ever, would you? You would trust the survivors, and that'd be it.
Yeah.
Blackmore University.
Blackmore University. I've seen a thing where people are arguing about which of the Meeks twins are going to die. Because people seem... Obviously in the trailer, we see... Oh, in the teaser trailer, sorry, we see someone grabbing her. I can't remember her name. And everyone was like you, they think it's like pranks. It's like a Halloween thing that everyone's sort of pranking them. Which is, not very cool. Pranks aren't cool, bro. Oh, look.
How dare they?
I didn't even realise. I really hope, right, and I've always said, if they were going to make a new trilogy, it has to be about Jenny Ortega and the other lass. So the legacy characters either die, or they don't spend very long as the main thing. And they didn't in the first one, but Dewey died.
Mm-hmm.
I hope this isn't it going, well, now it's Gayle's turn.
What do you mean? Gayle's starting to die?
Yeah. So, she's chit-chatting to him on the phone, right? I love this, by the way, because this is the things that I was terrified of when I watched the first Scream. Who is that person? And why is he so familiar in her house?
A new boyfriend or something?
I hope not.
I know that's the type of thing that when you're watching it, you go behind you,
Yeah.
you get really tense for.
I love how he gets him, because it shows you two different styles here. At the beginning, it shows him with a shotgun, and it's just walks into a shop, kills two people, uses a shotgun, and then there's this where he's like sneaky, sort of silent assassin. It's like I like it. It's terrifying, but I like
I'm
it.
curious to know who he's gonna be, because he's like, there's never been anyone like me. He's so confident that he's like.
Yeah,
it makes you think, well, who could it be? It can't just be a randomer.
Yeah, it's got to be somehow tied to them, hasn't it? And it can't be like a silly thing like, oh, it was Jack Quaid's brother. I don't want things like that, because that's just a bit, it has to be cool. Love that.
Jack Quaid's identical twin brother, so we can be back in the movie. The fact he's got like a withered kind of mask as well. It's kind of like, well, who?
I wonder if the opening is going to be Billy's original mask getting stolen.
What if it's Stu?
Yeah, but
Did you say that was something that was gonna happen?
That was the original plot for one of the Screams. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was the third one. It was originally going to be something like that, or it might have been the Scream 4. But yeah, I wonder if it's going to open up with either Billy or Stu's mask getting stolen. That's Ghostface there.
Yeah.
That's Sam squaring up to him, so why is she facing away and looking like this? Is there another Ghostface in front of her? Can you see in her eyes?
You try to look at the shine of her eyes to see if you can see a figure. That's terrifying.
Yeah, that's awful, isn't it?
That's she's going to be the last one in that room.
She's been stabbed.
Yeah.
Who's that then? Is that Jenny Ortega?
Yeah.
Is it?
Looks like it. She's a bit so covered in.
What's happening in the background?
It's like a picture. It's like a.
Yeah.
Like a movie.
That's in the shrine place.
Uh-huh.
And she has a gun. And she's looking very psycho-y again. That, on the other hand, is not in that shrine room. That's just a regular house type
There's a blood
environment.
splat on that wall. That's not a good sign.
That must be either. It's going to be one of the other killers' masks. I'm assuming it's not going to be like Mickey or Mrs. Loomis or Roman. The only one that it makes sense for it to be is
Billy
or Stu's. But the other question is, what is Kirby's involvement? How big of an involvement is she going to be? Because we see her at the shrine, but then we don't see her again.
Yeah.
So but it also feels like it would be very cheap if they brought Kirby back, who was like a very loved character. Everyone loved Kirby. To bring her back and then just to kill her in this film. Unless it's made like a big deal out of. That's the ladder. Yeah. someone on the ladder. So he's putting that down, and he's either going to chuck it out or he's going to pull it back or something like that.
There's blood splats on that wall.
Yeah, someone's dead. Either someone's dead or someone's all cut up. But this is Scream, so of course there is. And remember how in the teaser we were like, chase. I feel like it's going to be very chasey.
Oh, and she's trying to hold onto her hand while it's all bloody and...
Oh, look, it's Flash Thompson.
He's probably going to die.
Probs.
Hate to say it.
This is trying to make it seem like it's a, oh, just let me go. But I don't think that's what it's going to be. But for the life of me, I hope whoever the killer is, it's good. I don't want it to be poo. That's Jenny Ortega falling, isn't it?
No, I think that's... Is that not her sister?
Is it?
Jenny Ortega's wearing sleeves.
Oh, and her arm's very bloody, yeah.
Mm.
It's that guy. He was in, crap, what was he in? I can't remember what he was in. Never mind.
He's a copper.
Yeah. Don't know where any of those places are. Yeah, this is obviously like a prank, isn't it?
Probably, yeah.
Although that thing that she's wearing there does look similar to what she ends up getting stabbed in, minus the jacket. God, I hope it's good.
What if there's like more than two of them though?
I wouldn't mind.
Like there's
Jason.
9 things. Like there's what there could just be like a whole group of them.
See? See?
Look at the thing behind her. It's all cracked.
Right, so that there, the one that grabs her, that isn't the mask that we've seen him chasing and killing in.
It's not the withered mask, is
It's
it?
not the withered mask, and neither is that one. So this must be a prank as well.
You think?
I feel like there's a big detail in the withered mask. And I feel like it is going to be something like Billy's mask gets stolen. And because it's the original one, when we look at the shrine earlier on and we can see the...
She's holding the mask there, like, wasn't she, when you go back?
Oh my god, it's Dewey's thing. What's that?
That's obviously someone that had the innards ripped out.
That's Olivia. I was just about to say, I'm pretty sure that's what Olivia's wearing when she dies. Yeah, see? Data mask. Oh, anything more. That shot. Can't see anything there. There's Kirby. A little hidden Panettiere. Oh, there's nothing in the background there. That's so mad that they've got things like that in there. I mean, it's cool and it's creepy.
It's cool, yeah. If
But
that's what, if the creepiness is definitely down.
Because there's a mask there. That's what I was going to say. There's a mask there, and that's not withered. That looks like fairly new. So I wonder if they've got all of the masks. It might be that all of the masks get stolen, you know, and that's the reason that none of these are actually have masks on.
But there are 9 of them. There are 9 ghost faces.
Maybe, yeah, but or maybe that it's not so much about there being 9 ghost faces as there's something important about all of the 9 masks being taken. I wonder if that's the axe that she fought Mrs. Loomis with.
I mean, it does look a bit bloody, didn't it?
Yeah, well, she didn't actually hit her with the axe. And that's her in the shrine room with a blooded knife.
If they didn't even clean the knife.
I'm assuming it's not part of the...
Imagine if that was Billy's knife that just didn't clean.
I'm assuming it's not part of the exhibit.
It could be.
It
Don't
could
know.
be, yeah, considering they've got like Dewey's blooded clothes and stuff.
Wouldn't put it past them.
It's interesting though. Why is the only thing from Scream 4 Olivia's shirt? There's nothing else from Scream 4 there.
I mean, there might be. I'm just not seeing it.
That is a drawing of Kirby, to be fair. I want to try and take in everything. I want to know what that that is? What's that?
It looks like an outfit.
It does, but it looks like a mannequin that's missing half its head. Maybe it's the copper that got the pipe through his face.
Maybe. There's going to be more there as well, like they're going round, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, look. There's mannequins. What costumes are they?
Can you tell by the black shirt whose it was?
It's going to be so interesting to see how much is in this exhibit. Like, what's being showcased and what isn't. It's going to be so strange.
It's obviously pivotal stuff, like the people that were killed.
Yeah.
The ghost face, like the stuff that you'd recognise. Like, is that the phone? Right there. Like, I wonder if that's the phone.
Yeah, Casey Becker's phone.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be weird. I don't know why I'm still saying, oh, it's weird, because it's got the murderer's clothes. Like, well, of course it's not weird. But it's just the idea of it's weird, isn't it? Oh, I'm so excited now. I hope this isn't terrible, because this is actually really original, and I really like it. Because
I wonder if this is something that the killer's done, or like some weird fans have done. I wonder what they're gonna.
Because I hope it's not like, I think collectively the Scream fan base has been like, right, let's move away from the stab thing. Let's stop involving the stab movies so much. Let's just focus on a good story. I say, because this is a way of essentially doing the meta thing on itself without making it about stab.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still the stab sort of, thing, but it's still, I think it's complete.
What's that? We didn't see that in the last bit.
Oh, don't know.
So that was lovely, that one then.
God knows.
We think let's just spent like 10, 20 minutes looking at this one picture.
Not even bothered. What is that? I don't know why I'm...
Looks like there's some like film or something from...
Yeah. No. I wonder if that's like the stab script. You know, the ones that they had in the Scream 3. It probably is. That's probably like the Scream 3 section, and that's probably the clothes that Roman was wearing before he went full.
Yeah.
The one that he was supposedly murdered in.
They probably go from like the first and they go back, do you not think?
That makes sense, yeah, because first, second, third, fourth.
Mm-hmm.
But then, is there anything from the last film?
Might be. Maybe not. Who knows?
So, a flag.
I wonder if that's from the university that she went to or something.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, yeah! It's so original. I really like it, actually.
The fact that there's that one in the case, like obviously that's Billy's.
It must be Billy's, yeah.
It makes it like, how would you think, like, it's not really giving us anything, has it?
No.
Like,
and that's good. You shouldn't be able to tell from the trailer who the killer is.
yeah.
I'm sure there's probably more talented people than me who can, like, deduce who it's going to be. But
Like, what did we say? Like, because we had to think of like original ideas of who like the killer could be.
yeah.
And I feel like everyone, because since the teaser came out, I've seen people saying like, oh, it would be cool if they did the Stu angle,
Yeah.
the Stu storyline.
That's one that people have wanted for years, yeah.
And he comes back, and it's like, because then they could do like the gang thing, like the train. You know, they could actually be killers, and he could be the one with the withered mask.
Yeah.
And
That would be interesting if it was turned on and it was like, well, it's not actually Billy's mask, it's Stu's mask.
yeah, and it's kind of like, oh, he's the forgotten
Yeah.
killer. You know,
So I was gonna
kind of idolized. Billy's the one that everyone remembers, isn't he?
Yeah. I was going to say that earlier on because Billy's like the sort of the legend one that everyone sort of always refers to, but Stu really gets a mention.
He's the one that's literally in a case.
Yeah.
None of the other ones are. You know, he's kind of the idolized one, and
it makes it seem like, to me, when I saw that, I was kind of like, there's either going to be a scene where Ghostface, someone's standing on that stage surrounded by that, and Ghostface is there, and he's pretending to be a mannequin, or at some point, all of these are all going to be killers, and there's going to be 9 different killers, and Sam and Tara, wasn't it? That's Jenny Ortega's character.
So yeah.
And they're just stood on that stage, and then all 9 of them start moving, and it's kind of like, well, okay. So
We have like a Lord of the Rings moment where it's just like, oh.
yeah, everyone's the killer. Because that would be like completely new. And although some people have sort of seen that coming, like said that should be like a storyline for a while, it would still be cool if it was executed properly.
That would be interesting.
But then you would also be posed with the problem of, if they're in that scenario, how on earth are they going to survive?
If there's 9 killers, yeah. It could be something like, you know, Courtney Cox's character, she gets attacked by one, she like kills one of them or something. And it's like that false sense of security where she's like, I've got one of them, now there's just one left. Because they assume there's always 2.
Yeah.
But then it's like, actually...
Yeah, there's more.
You know, and then they keep on thinking that they get them, or like they know who it is, and...
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited though. I think it's going to be cool. But the question is, do I go and see it in the cinema, or do I wait till it comes out and we'll watch it on the channel? Because we've got all the screens on the channel at the minute, haven't we?
You have to watch it on the channel. I don't think I can handle in the cinema. I've seen what these movies are like in the cinema. Through the films. I knew what I meant there. I meant there'll be someone that tries to recreate. What was it? The second one.
I don't. Oh, where they get
where
killed.
Jada Pinkett Smith gets like stabbed and everyone's like, oh.
Yeah. Well, it was Will Smith.
That'll be me. That'll be me. That'll be me that gets stabbed, and you'll be like, oh, ha 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 ha, and I'll be like.
Yeah, but our movie theaters aren't like that.
You don't know.
Yes, I do. We've been to the cinema plenty of times. Yeah, I'm excited though. I think it's gonna be cool. Let us know what you think down in the comments. And it didn't ruin anything. Last one, it ruined Dewey's death by making it obvious that he was gonna die.
I mean, it kind of made it seem like
Gayle's
gonna die.
Yeah.
But also, it might not. She might not die.
Yeah, with Sydney not being in it, I would be surprised if they killed off one, like the only legacy one left. Unless you count Kirby.
Oh, but she wasn't in the first one though.
No. Yeah, let us know what you think down in the comments. Like the video, subscribe, ding the bell to be notified when we upload. We upload every day. Anything else you want to say?
Do you know anyone that wore a cap in one of the movies? That's a cap.
A cap?
Yeah, that looks like a cap or a hat. I think.
Someone that wore a cap. Kenny in the first one wore a cap, but he didn't wear it backwards, did he? Yes, he did. He did wear it backwards. Kenny, the driver, the van driver.
Oh, is that Kenny's? Oh.
I would be very surprised if that's Kenny. Because how many people did they kill in the first one? Kill Steve, Casey. Who dies after that? Principal dies at one point. Tatum dies. Kenny dies. There's only 5? Yeah. Around about 5, I think. Yeah, it might be. So then who's left? Because I'm pretty sure that's meant to be Randy there. And it makes sense that Randy's clothes would be in the second bit, because Randy dies in the second one. I'm still looking at that. I don't know what that is. It looks like a drawing.
It does, yeah.
I wonder if the telly that squashed Stu Marcus' face is there somewhere.
What if it's that?
I don't know, because that looks like a safe. I was thinking it looks like a safe, but I'm not sure if there was ever a safe that's relevant. But
Is that not a TV? On the bottom there. Is that not a TV?
Is it? Or is it a box? Just... That'd be weird, wouldn't it? The TV that squished his face.
But maybe if what they're going... Because if it is the stew one, I'm holding behind this now. I've got my heart set on it. If it is him, then they might go down the route of there's nothing kind of there that represents him except from one of the cloaks.
Yeah. It might just be like a sort of, why am I just one of the spare killers just following in Billy's legacy when I helped him make it. You know, there's all the other copycats. Why am I the same as all them?
Yeah, I was one of the originals.
Ooh, interesting. Thank you for watching.
Imagine if it's not, and we're just like...
I know, it'd be so depressing. But I'm not that bothered about the Stew one. The only thing that I'm bothered about is that it's good.
I need to know.